Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I never imagined that a single late-night conversation could wipe out 20 years of affection, memories, and partnership. But when my wife finally looked me straight in the eyes and told me the truth, it felt like the floor disappeared from under me. This isn't only a story about infidelity. It's about how one moment of brutal honesty can destroy a lifetime of trust. Make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments how you would have reacted if you were standing where I stood. Everyone used to call us the couple who had it all. Emma and I found each other in college. I was the calm, quiet one who kept to himself. She was the fire, vibrant, unpredictable, full of ideas that pulled me out of my comfort zone. We balanced each other perfectly. At 25 we were married. 5 years later we had 2 kids and a modest home in a peaceful suburb. 4 years we were a team through everything. Birthdays, job changes, parenting mistakes, late-night laughter in the kitchen. I thought we shared everything. I thought we were unshakable. Emma's energy had always been one of the reasons I loved her. She'd wake me up saying, "Let's go somewhere today," or drag me into random adventures. That spark was part of who she was. But slowly it shifted. She still glowed, but it wasn't toward me anymore. It began quietly. She stayed at work later than usual, bought new outfits, wore more makeup, started hitting the gym with sudden dedication. "Just trying something new," she'd say lightly. And I believed her, because love makes you ignore the signs. Or maybe it convinces you to hope for the best even when something feels wrong. One evening she mentioned she was going out for a coworker's birthday. I didn't question it. She deserved a break. But the way she said it, too casual, too detached, put a knot in my stomach. She wore a black dress I hadn't seen in years, heels that made her look stunning. "You look beautiful," I told her. She smiled, but not like she used to. "Don't wait up." So I didn't. I sat on the couch pretending to watch TV, but my mind kept spinning. Midnight came, she wasn't home. By 1, I had called her multiple times with no response. At 1:30 a.m. the door opened. Her hair was a little out of place, her cheeks slightly flushed. "You're still awake?" she asked softly. I nodded. "How was it?" "Good," she replied instantly. "Just chatting and awful karaoke." She kissed my cheek and went upstairs like everything was normal. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something was very wrong. 2 weeks passed. She seemed cheerful, but detached. Like she was living a life I wasn't part of. One night, while she showered, I found myself staring at her phone on the bed. I didn't want to snoop, but something inside me needed answers. I picked it up. Same passcode we'd shared forever. And then I saw him, Adam. Message after message. "Last night was incredible. I already miss you. Can't wait to see you again." Everything inside me went still. I felt like I was watching my own life fall apart in slow motion. When she came out of the bathroom, she instantly noticed the phone in my hand. She froze. "Who's Adam?" I asked. My voice was eerily steady. Her mouth opened, but no sound came. Then she whispered, "It's not what it looks like." I laughed. "It's exactly what it looks like." She sat down beside me, shaking. And then the truth came spilling out. She said it had only happened once. She said it was a mistake. She said it meant nothing. I stared at the woman I had built a life with, my partner, the mother of my children, and she felt like a stranger. "A mistake?" I asked. "One night was all it took to destroy 2 decades?" She looked at me with tear-filled eyes. "You once joked about a free pass. Remember? When we said it didn't count if it was someone famous." "That was a joke," I said quietly. "Not permission." She whispered, "I didn't think it would hurt you this much." Those words cut deeper than anything else. I didn't sleep that night. At sunrise I left the house. I drove to my friend Mark's place and told him everything. He let me talk until I ran out of words. Then he said, "You don't have to decide right now. But whatever you choose, you won't face it alone." For a week I avoided going home. Emma's messages piled up, texts, voicemails, little notes. I couldn't bring myself to answer. When I finally walked back through the door, I told her the truth. "I can't stay. Every time I look at you, I see what you did." She broke down. She begged. She offered therapy, quitting her job, anything to fix it. But something inside me had already broken beyond repair. Trust doesn't magically reappear once it's been shattered. We filed for divorce quietly. We divided everything we'd built together. Our home, our memories, our custody. It felt like being torn apart piece by piece with no anesthesia. But oddly, it was also the start of something new. Over the next few months, I rebuilt myself. I started running. Reconnected with people I had drifted away from. Laughed again, genuinely this time. The pain didn't disappear, but it softened. I chose my peace over staying in a place where love had already died. And if you're listening to this while holding on to something that's hurting you more than it's helping you, let me tell you this. Leaving isn't the same as giving up. Sometimes walking away is the bravest way to save yourself. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.